All right, I think we're good to go.
Cool.
So, hey, what's up everyone? Danny here. In this video, I'm going to try to do something a little bit controversial. And, okay, it's not even a little bit controversial. I think it's very controversial. I'm going to try to rip somebody off. You always see on like Craigslist, OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace, Let Go, whatever you use for your local ads. There's always those people who sell their PC builds or PC parts for well above what they're worth. So I've always been curious as to how easy it would be to rip somebody off on Craigslist that doesn't know anything about computers. So we're going to find that out in this video. This is a computer that I built about a year ago, a little bit over a year ago, and I built it for $173. On the outside, you can see it's a pretty crappy entry-level DIY PC case. Horrible cable management, not much room on the inside to work around, not much cooling. I don't even have a fan at the front here. It doesn't fit. Let me open up the panel to show you what's going on here. The graphics card is so long, you can't put the fan in the front at all, so it doesn't fit. Another thing to note is you see this bracket where the hard drive is sitting on. This case has like no room, so there's no proper drive bays. They just kind of like use this bracket to hold hard drives. So the specs of this is a AMD 860K, which is pretty old, pretty bad processor by this point. You don't want to get that because you have no upgrade path. So you're basically at the end of it. You can get a slightly better 880K, but it's still not going to be good. For RAM, it has 8 gigabytes of DDR3 HyperX series. And for the graphics card, this is a Sapphire R9 270X, which has one busted fan. And it also has a EVGA 600 watt B-stock power supply in it. So that's how I was able to build this for pretty cheap. This isn't gonna be worth nearly as much as I listed for, but I hope I can sell it and see how much money I can make off the top. But before we do that, we actually have to take pictures of this because that is how you bring people in, by taking nice, beautiful pictures. Alright, gotta get the lighting. Try to get a really nice, good, clean shot of the Sapphire graphics card. I'm just not going to show the bottom side where the fan's missing. Take a picture of the power supply too. Basically, all the best looking parts. I'm actually going to get a picture of this Arctic fan too, because this being on the CPU cooler is making it a lot quieter compared to the stock AMD cooler. But I'm going to get it with the Sapphire backplate in the background so it looks good. Got the pictures, let's go and make this Craigslist ad so we can get this thing sold. I have my video set to the timestamp of my part summary so I can just quickly reference it. Okay, now let's add the pictures. I might have to stick with the standard showing the whole case. And then we'll put it in order of what we want them to see first. So all the nice close-up shots of what I would consider the more quality components, and then the whole shot here. Alright, so this is what the ad is looking like. We got all the pictures here. I think those look pretty clean. For the meat of the information, so I'm selling an entry-level custom gaming PC. This is perfect for my first build and will get you gaming in any of the newest titles at 1080p. Settings depends on how much FPS you want. PC has no issues. I'm selling it because this was a secondary PC for my girlfriend, but she never uses it, so I'd rather use the money to upgrade my main system. Plays Fortnite, Apex Legends, PUBG, League of Legends, you name it. Try to put the most popular titles in there. Hopefully that comes up if kids put like Fortnite gaming PC, that helps it in the search. Accept the terms of use. There we go. There we have it. Here is the post. Now I'm going to copy and paste this real quick over to OfferUp and Let Go. Now we just play the waiting game. So it's been a few days since I listed the computer on Craigslist and OfferUp, and I haven't had too much interest in it. I did have one person offer to buy the graphics card alone, but I don't have anything to replace it with that's around the same value. So I told them, sorry, I'm just trying to move the whole computer. I'm not parting out at the moment. But then another person on Craigslist hit me up, and this had scam written all over it. She was basically saying she's like in the Marines or something like that, and she wasn't in town. She didn't want to pay in cash. She wanted to pay in like every other way that screams scam. Like it was either like a cashier's check or like a money order or something like that. And then arranged to pick it up later. So I just completely ignored her because not worth the time. But then I realized that I think the $400 price point that I'm listing it at, it's also kind of stretching it. It's not that I don't think it will sell at 400. I think given enough time, you can sell anything. But I think that might take a really long time, and I actually want to get this video done in a reasonable amount of time. So I'm gonna move it down to $300, which I still think is way too much to be paying for a build like this, given the limited upgrade path, given how old the components are in it, and given the alternatives that you can buy with the same amount of money. I'm also gonna update the location on the posting. I originally posted it where I live now, moving it more central to Seattle. Hopefully I will get more hits on it. One thing I have considered, because I know people are probably gonna ask about it, is, you know, why don't I throw it into a nicer case and then like dress it up with RGB fans and stuff like that, which I could do, but I'm trying to hold off on doing that. If I can sell it as is right now, then I'm gonna try to do that, because it's gonna be at least another $50, if not like $60 or $70 investment to get a case and fan to bling this thing up, which will also mean I have to drive the price of the listing back up. So I'd rather just sell this for, if I can, $300, $250 at the lowest end, to still kind of consider it ripping someone off. Then I want to try to do that first, but we'll see how this goes. So it's been a few days since I lowered the listing price as well as update the listing location, and I've only had one person contact me interested in the PC, and he came in with a lowball offer of $200. Now I'm not going to sell him the PC at $200, even though that's more than how much I've put into the system at this point and factoring the depreciation, because I would just consider that like a normal flip. And what I mean by normal flip is, you know, you benefit from it, but then you're also selling the other person a good PC and you feel like you're helping them out too. I want to not do that. I want to sell them a PC where I'm just like, ooh, I feel like I am doing you a disservice because this thing cannot be upgraded. That's what I'm trying to do. So the amount for me to feel that is right about halfway between what I have it listed at and what he lowballed offered at $250. If a close friend or family member came to me with a similar build that they found on Craigslist saying it was $250, I would turn them away so quickly and tell them I could build them something better or get way more value out of their money. So I'll be good with $250, but the thing is, this guy cannot meet up for a few days because of his work schedule, and it sounds like he doesn't have a car, so he has to arrange a ride. So that works out pretty well because that'll give the listings a little bit more time to sit. And if somebody else finds the listing in that time and comes in with a full offer, I'll just sell it to them and get more money out of this. But $250 as kind of like a plan B or like a fallback plan in the next few days, if nothing else comes along, works well too. I did not receive any messages of anyone who was able to meet the $300 asking price. I did get one message from someone, and we didn't discuss pricing, so I don't know if he would have paid the full price or not, but he wanted to test the system out, but he was not able to get to me, and he lived pretty far away. He lived on the other side of the water. So he needed me to come drive to him, which going down to Seattle, taking the ferry over, and then coming back, round trip, that would have been at least 2 hours, if not more. Or if I didn't take the ferry and I went all the way down and around the water, then that would have been like a 3 to 4 hour trip, and that's not worth it to me. So we're gonna go with a guy who agreed to $250, and yeah, let's get this thing sold. Man, it is sprinkling outside. This isn't gonna be fun meeting in a parking lot. Hopefully it doesn't start raining any harder. There is a police officer right there. Awesome, that's perfect. You see that police cruiser right there? Just sitting there, so there's gonna be a safe transaction. All right, they're here. Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm actually vlogging right now. Is it cool if I keep the camera on? You don't have to be in there, or you know, if you want, I can blur your face out. But I'm Danny, by the way.
Adam.
Adam, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so you asked for the build to be powered on. Just took this, powering it on. It's got a fresh Windows install on it, so
yeah.
It boots up really fast. Plus, there's the SSD in there.
Yeah, yeah.
But what are you? Is this like for you or?
Yeah, well, it's for the house, for basically our front room.
Were you gonna use this to game or?
A little bit. I play like Skyrim and the modded Skyrim.
Oh, okay.
So I don't need anything super advanced, but I mean, yeah, a little bit of power.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Do you have any other questions or?
No, I think that works.
Okay. All right.
So do you do this then?
So yeah, I'm actually a tech YouTuber.
Okay.
So I build lots of systems. My videos are typically trying to teach people how to build computers and how to do it in an affordable way.
What's your YouTube channel?
It's called Nerd on a Budget.
Okay, Nerd on a Budget.
So this video is actually going to be on that channel shortly.
Okay.
But all right, so let me count real quick. All right, I think we're good to go.
Cool.
So here you go. Or if you want to take this.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Yep.
Whew. Come on now, you guys didn't really think I'm gonna rip them off, did you? Let's rewind that. Here you go. Or if you want to take this.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Yep.
All right, and then now we do the twist. Actually, wait up, come back. Can you bring that PC back?
Yeah.
So I was actually lying to you.
Oh.
And this isn't just a normal vlog. I'm actually doing a very special video with this.
Okay.
This build. And the video is, will I be able to rip someone off by selling them a computer that is not worth the money?
Okay.
All right, so this computer is not worth what you just paid me.
Oh, no.
So I'm not sure how you feel about that, but if you would still take the PC, but that wasn't the full intent of the video. There's actually another secret intent, was to actually find someone who was maybe like an easier target that might get ripped off in a different ad. I was hoping they gravitated towards my ad and then picked up what I was selling, because I actually didn't mean to sell this and rip you off at all.
Okay.
I was actually, and you needed a computer and you're gonna use it to game, so my intention this whole time was to actually give this computer away for free.
What?
So here's your money back, and you can keep this PC.
What?
Yeah, so now I do want to go over some things about this PC though. That put this here, that huh? So I do want to go over why this PC is not worth the $250.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So the first reason is because the parts in it, you can't really upgrade it. The 860K, it's like, if you wanted to upgrade it, you would have to replace the motherboard, the CPU, all of that. And this graphics card, it actually has one busted fan. It still works, but it has a busted fan.
Okay.
So I was really trying to rip the person off. Right?
Yeah.
But for a free PC, I think this is gonna be an awesome PC for you and meet all your uses. So yeah, I mean, I don't know if you did plan on upgrading anytime soon, but hopefully you can just take that money if you do and actually build a better PC. But this is yours to keep for free.
Wow.
So
I don't know how I feel about that. This is crazy. That's it.
I was super nervous.
Yeah, I bet.
Especially when you asked to test it out, not because I had to I didn't want to go to your place because I really wanted it to be recorded, and people wouldn't be cool with like letting you record their house. And then I didn't want you to come to my house just because it's Craigslist. So you know, so I was like, dang it, now they're asking to test the last minute. So but the PC works, there's no problems. It just isn't worth the $250.
Okay.
But now it's yours for free, so
oh my god.
Congratulations on being the random person who hit up the ad and
I can't wait to watch the video.
Yeah. So no. Yeah, it'll be an interesting video, especially when you see the whole process of me setting this up, making the ad, and like my thought process through the whole way to see my side of the thing. So I'm excited for you to see it. But so
oh my god. So
congratulations.
What was your name again?
I'm Danny, and my channel is called Nerd on a Budget.
Nerd on a Budget. Okay.
Yeah. So enjoy the PC.
Thank you.
And have a great rest of your weekend.
Yeah. You too.
All right. Whew. Come on now, you guys didn't really think I'm gonna rip him off, did you? So that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know down in the comments below how many of you actually thought I was gonna rip the person off. I'm really curious to know how well I did acting this entire video. It was never my intent to actually rip them off. As you saw, I got the money in my hand. I could have walked away and drove away, but I always wanted to throw that twist in there. So hopefully I threw all you guys off. I'm not about ripping other people off. This channel is to help people build PCs for low prices and get the most out of their money. And I thought this was a good way to find somebody in my own local community who may not know what the value of the PC was. And as you saw, he was really surprised when I told him, hey, it's not really worth this much money. But he was super cool about it. I'm glad he allowed me to record the whole thing. And yeah, I'm happy I was able to give someone a PC that they're actually going to use and let them keep the money and save it and use it for something else. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you as always for watching and supporting the channel. Wow, I was so nervous going into this because I didn't know how it would turn out, but it actually worked out well. But yeah, I'll see you all down in the comments as well as in the next video. Bye.